Aloha. My name is Mawani Keala Akaka. I'm a former trustee for the Office of Hawaiian Affairs for 12 years, from 1984 to 1996. In the early 90s, over a $500,000 check was passed around the table at an Office of Hawaiian Affairs meeting while the state was trying to lure us into accepting that check so that they could sell the ceded lands over on Maui as well as Kailua Kona. At that time, I told my fellow trustees there's no way we should take this money because they need to settle with our Native Hawaiians before they attempt to sell off of our ceded lands. And as a result, the suit came about that the state Supreme Court last January, and it took all of those years from the early 90s, the state Supreme Court ruled unanimously that no way should the ceded lands be traded or sold until there is compensation and there is justice for the Hawaiian people. And now we're in this situation where our our governor and our attorney general, who weren't even here in 1959 when Hawaii became a state, have gone to the Supreme Court today and are making the case that they should be able to sell our ceded lands, countering our state Supreme Court, which they should have never done. John Waihee himself admitted that he screwed up when he tried to sell those lands to begin with. I was told that he said at the university that he'd made a mistake. And now we're in this situation. This court case should never have left this state. They should have let the Supreme Court unanimous ruling, our state Supreme Court unanimous ruling stand. Lingle ought to be ashamed of herself. She has fooled us for years, making like she was a friend of the Hawaiians when she is actually contributing to the theft of our nation. In 1893, our country was stolen, and today in 2009, she is trying to continue that theft of our Hawaiian lands by going to the U.S. Supreme Court. Shame on lingo. And the Hawaiian people and the people of Hawaii should stand up and be counted and counter our Attorney General as well as this so-called governor who has contributed to the theft of our ceded lands. Mahalo nui loa o mauka o ka aina I ka Pono. Help save our aina. Don't let Lingo and the Attorney General get away with this.
Oh, mahalo. Is there any way they can reach you if they want some more information?
Yes, I live in Hilo. My number is 808-987-1050. My name is Moani Keala Akaka. We started the Hawaiian movement almost 40 years ago here on Oahu in a place called Kalama Valley. And since that time, I've consistently been involved in protecting our aina and people.
We're here to demonstrate to the state legislature and also to the governor that we will not surrender our lands, the inheritance for our children and grandchildren under any circumstances. I think that the decision of the Supreme Court will be the final sign for Hawaiians as to whether or not they should have any hope for justice under this U.S. system. But I think that we, in the future, will see much more of a stronger reaction from Hawaiians. They're laying in wait to see what will be the outcome for today. But they will never relinquish their lands, nor will they be afraid to stand for their children.
Thank you very much. And is there your name, and is there any way that they can get in touch with you?
Yes, my name is Millie Lani Trask, and I can be reached by the email at gibson@ilhawaii.net.
Oh, mahalo. Thank you so much.
Oh, just read the